My name's Cindy. I grew up in Compton. I am the middle child, daughter of immigrants from Jalisco. Home was exploring the outdoors, being in nature, and playing with my sisters, rolling around in grass, being able to express myself and express my joy. When my mom came, she came with my older sister, so my mom was in a different relationship. She actually escaped domestic violence from my sister's father. I feel like maybe my older sister and I bumped heads a lot because if we ever fought, I knew my dad would pick my side, she knew my mom would pick her side. When I was looking through my artwork, I was showing her stuff and she was just there with me, and it was nice. I was able to transcend our mother-daughter relationship and really see each other as women. I was molested at the age of 6, and it was the root of a lot of discomfort. I was a child. I was a baby. Just a lot that had been rooted in that childhood experience. And it led me to just toxic relationships, alcohol misuse. And I started going to therapy because I had panic attacks a lot, and it was constant. And it was very, very physiologically overwhelming. I couldn't explain to anyone what that felt like. I felt that I couldn't find people to really feel seen by or understood. Psychotherapy really allowed me to feel what the trauma feels like in my body. I did use the collage to cope with how my sisters were treating me and what was going on at home, because I did everything to not be home, because I think a lot of the way that I was coping at that time was just forget about it, forget about it, forget about it. But I'm like, what am I trying to forget? I wanted to just be able to see it and hold it, because to me that was real. I could feel it, I could see it, I can hear it. This collage was the first time that I had externalized that experience. But what stood out to me is still carrying, because I felt like I was still carrying my burdens from childhood. So I work with the youth. In Compton, we see a lot of violence, but what do we see? How do we see ourselves? And a lot of the times people are like, oh, I need to get out of the hood. But it's can we stay here and make it better? Work together to make it better? And to me, it's through art. It's through storytelling, through sharing stories. In the workshops, I feel like if we're able to just talk to each other and connect human to human, and there's a deeper sense of empathy that I want to explore, because I can have my art hung up somewhere, but they'll never really see me. Yeah, you're invited to the show that I'm featured in, but I feel like the workshops are you're really seeing me. I don't like the idea of being the voice for the voiceless, but a lot of the times people will remain silent for fear of being extradited. I had a lot of family members what are you talking about? What's wrong? Being oh wow, she's deviant. How dare she speak up? I feel me speaking up is me being brave and saying, fuck your society, fuck your rules, fuck your norms. It's just normalized in the culture where it's a lot of us go through that. So I feel it's just the language around the normalization of childhood sexual abuse. What are we teaching our kids? How are we preventing that from happening to our children? How are we modeling for them what a better world is? And for me, it's not staying quiet, it's speaking up. To me, it's I deeply care about sharing space, time, resources with each other. That is so meaningful to me. If we share our everything, whether it's tangible or not, that will take us so much further than thinking we have to be in competition with each other. So to me, the next step is to share those things and have those conversations, because I think I've always just loved playing, exploring, and being out. Home is not a place, it's really a feeling of bliss and joy and love. Just keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're not alone. There is a community out there for you, and to just keep trying to find them, because they're there. We're here.